Welcome back, everyone, to another match recap for the night shift number 13. And this week was all about Abraham's defending their title up against the Gooballs. And in particular, when it came to this match, what we saw in this week of the meta was two things. It was Gun Holiday and, of course, mid-boss, especially when it came true for Gooballs. Let's take a look here at how this match played out. Abraham's is off to a hot start, getting an almost 6k lead 10 minutes in and forcing the first turn to be a comeback turn. Abraham's decided to go for the turn-in while at the same time keeping ABL on his patented Yamato in check.
Set up the door.
Are they? Oh, they're just sending it.
Running it. They may just send it.
And meanwhile, ABL's getting crushed and punished in the side lane. Infernus and Mo get the pickup they're looking for. Earn drop comes in, and this is turning in now to a team fight that Abraham's like. They're feeling pretty good about this one.
That's wild. Not only ABL getting run over, but the Earn coming on in, and they're trading out reasonably well for it here. You have Gooballs rotating in, but OC's may have been off more than they can chew together, not feeling hurt at all, and they fall in through the door. The door doesn't get closed.
You don't want to. You're in the wrong neighborhood together.
Right off the back of the previous fight, Abraham's get the Earn turn in, and Gooballs forced the first full-on team fight with OC's there.
But Earn turn in coming in from Saint. Abraham's extending their lead. ABL trying to make Mo pay for it and may get a Rejuve crystal out, but
they're delaying it. They're delaying it.
But wait, he gets away.
The Rejuve's about to end. They're trying to delay it for the Rejuve kill. But is it going to bite them in the butt here? Abraham's is back and looking into the fight. ABL forced him to the ult, but he's low. Can he really take this fight into Together, who's kind of biding his time, waiting this one out?
He's still chain gang. He can pop this here for the extra durability to bring people on in. Gets two off the chain, pulls them in. Bash down after, ends up paying the price to the end. But is it going to set up the rest? Abraham's actually down 2 from the end of that engagement. Hoot looking for the escape via the door. Obakim able to get one on the Vindicta. Back and forth to go. ABL, though, hungry for a little bit of revenge, sets up OC's Affliction up over. Sanya may not be in the best spot here. A little bit of jukes movement here from Demov. 80 HP, 15. Burns down.
Gooballs managed to get an Earn turn in and force the fight after getting 3 kills and closing the gap. Abraham's, though, with that fight ending, tried to rush down a mid-boss, and Gooballs come in for the contest and the kills.
You might as well go for it. I mean, you don't have Infernus ult either, but there's no Yamato, there's no Victor. Big Affliction, how many is that on? It's a huge hit from Demov.
Looks like 3.
Looks like maybe a massive team fight. Abraham's ticking down across the board. Sanya's low as well. 2 kills already found. Obakim trades back onto Palm. So both teams getting a piece of this fight, but can Sanya still fight? He's down a little bit low on this Infernus.
Demov getting some good poke, getting a huge piece of Ivy here. Obakim in real danger, bursted down on the onset. OC's no shocking reanimation, no problem. The cart here towards the end may free up Hoot, but does nothing.
With the crystals, Gooballs go for pushes across the entire map at once, getting 3 walkers and the Earn turn-in, taking a substantial lead in the game.
Snipe is hard, though, from Vindicta, and hold on, Saint now looking to be in trouble. Snipe after snipe raining down on the Mole. So he got that Veil Walker, is trying to slip away with the Burrow. It might just be enough. Oh my God, surely not. Surely you're able to kill this Mole, man.
You would think.
So incredible. He does grab the berry, but it's still not enough. But meanwhile, the counter kills are good. Hold on, 2 finished kills, not just Rejuves, but the other bodies dropped, and Mo made a lot of space and time to make that possible.
When you look at the overall game state, though,
with another mid-boss take and a 50k soul lead, Gooballs pull off the comeback in the match and take game 1.
I don't think Gooballs is going to retreat here either. They got 2 Rejuve crystals. You got Saint still dead for a while. They are going in for the finish. Palm may have lost a Rejuve crystal, but here's ABL, 3k HP, good to go. Takes down Together. Hoot getting burned and turned. And the comeback is complete. Gooballs were once in a world of pain. Flip the script, take the patron down, and win game 1.
The aggression in this game was turned up to a 10. Hoot and Task take the mid guard at 3:30 into the match, which led to the constant rotations out of Abraham's for kills. But as we approach the first Earn, you can really see how badly both these teams want to fight.
Not free. Big contest coming in. A lot of numbers into this engagement. There's no dome into this fight. I don't know if you can actually take this one. Saint in a bit of trouble. Getting the barrier, trying to dance away. So many players low. Even Billy maybe in trouble. Somehow Kelvin is living through all of this. No one's finishing off to Kelvin. And Demov baits the parry,
got some moves. But yeah, I mean, trying to go in without Dome is a bit questionable. Overall, though, some of the cleanup working out here for Abraham's. Obakim landing the assassinate on to Palm.
With the second Earn spawning in and being a comeback Earn, Gooballs managed to turn it in with Abraham's responding with a push on the Walker. Gooballs then go on the attack but get caught out by Task, leading to a mid-boss.
Here's a very deep dive from ABL. He cannot get this latch onto you. Now he's just diving the Walker, and maybe this time it's ABL who's bitten off a bit more than he can chew. They're playing the doorman door. They've got to get out of this one, but the swap making it difficult to get out of this. 2 kills, now a third. Stacks up for Hoot, and maybe mid-boss on the cards.
Even without Rejuve, Gooballs do such a great job of taking away the 2 crystals without losing anyone. But with the last crystal remaining, Abrahams try to turn in the urn.
Gooballs in a full team fight here. And now they're going to get just that, trying to push into the urn, but Gooballs don't have their ultimates. This is the scariest time to fight. Sanya already popped 1. Let's see what he can do for the rest of this team fight. Holliday, absolute full HP, just beaming down targets.
Yeah, and this is the real danger here, especially you lose Empty Dreams that early. Obakim on the finish on the ABL. The chase down and shutdown from Together, just putting Billy in a world of hurt here in the back. Gonna take the Kelvin path up to the floor. And, okay, melee Vindicta, why? You don't need the quick melee there. All right, take the solar and get out.
He does get the urn and snatches it back from Doorman, who is trying to camp it. And so that's going to be huge for Obakim, actually. Massive value getting that urn turn in, even bigger than the kill on the Doorman.
Gooballs still behind, pick up the urn, knowing it's a turn on their side of the map, but Abrahams not want to let this go for free and catch him on the rotate.
Stop it, but this is a very deep push.
Oh, they get the swap, and okay, Tess. Quick entry into the Baron. This goes over the top. Charge out and in. Met by the Frozen Shelter, though. Kelvin looking to freeze things out. Abrahams looking for some key pickoffs here, and now to put this one away. And Furnace still is not in the fight Together. Finds Demov towards the end. And Gooballs a little bit on the disengage here. Abrahams still chasing down. You see Together leading the way. Saint picks up the urn and all the chaos. So while Saint is chasing down, you got Kelvin running the urn. 3 pickoffs total. And Abrahams, they are about ready to force a map 3.
With Rejuve and a 40k lead, it became impossible for Gooballs to come back no matter how well they played, and Abrahams took it to a game 3.
Up. Bebop in the fray of things. 4,400 HP on this Bebop too, I might add. Helped out by the Frozen Shelter. Finally goes down, but Gooballs getting pummeled in turn. Lasso attempt in here, but now it should just be all on the patron for Abrahams. 3 down from Gooballs. Jake, we're going to map 3.
Sonya's stat farming. He wants the kills. He says, screw your objectives, man. I'm not interested. And Abrahams snatch the draft right back. They get the Kelvin and they get the Monster Initiator comp.
With Abrahams having a guard advantage, Google tries to run the urn but have to deal with the pressure from Abrahams on the right lane Walker. With some quick thinking, Abra full send the full left lane as well as putting massive pressure on that Walker as well.
They want the Walker here now. I don't know if they have the damage for it. It's going to be very, very close.
Hayes is doing a lot of damage here with that full passive. Over the combo from behind, Shirley caught dead to rights. Tried to use that gun buff for value to get a Walker. Instead cost him his life. That's enough damage to make that a very easy Walker take if at any point the lane does push back against that right side. And now, okay, you get earned, but it's the other Walker being taken. So maybe both side Walkers potentially to be dropped here by Abrahams.
After Demov steals an Affliction and hits 3, Gooballs try to force another mid-boss.
Over and in with the stolen Affliction. 3-man Affliction from Demov.
That's a lot of value, though. I mean, it's a big damage coming in.
Oh, they go mid off it.
They're trying to force the mid, but is it enough to send those players back to the base? Here's that a counter Affliction. I don't know if that connected with anyone. Who? And the mid boss is dropping. ABL has ulti. Like, this could look very scary. This could be another mid boss secure. Can he get the team fight off? Empty Dream, super low HP, does die before getting that ulti off.
Before the Rejuve comes into ABL, 2 punches here so far. Can he get the third? There's still a crystal. ABL gets all 3, finds Together off the end. The Rejuve crystals, though, are all completely gone. Abraham's punishing on the outskirts, but they lose far more.
OCs has become ridiculously strong at 41k on the gun Holiday. Gooballs yet again go for another mid-boss, but with the help of Overseas, they get an easy man advantage.
They're going to send it. Look at this DPS in the pit. Are they going to roar it and look for the fight,
the damage numbers.
Okay, it's a fake. It's a fake, maybe? I can't tell yet.
Okay, well, they have the outside. Oh, I love the angle. Goes on in, catches the Haze immediately. The assassination, courtesy of Doorman. And off the pick, they immediately go back to pick. Go Holiday, you got this one. The damage comes on in. Gooballs.
Big Affliction, huge Affliction, in fact, from Hoot. There's still a fight to be had here.
All right, we'll see the contest. They need to get at least some of these crystals. Here comes the Chain Gang up and over. Yamato's Shadow transformation. It's all pandemonium here. ABL gets 2, Empty Dreams on 1. All Rejuves the Gooballs. Abrahams down 2. A brutal team fight so far for Abrahams. And here comes Holiday on the finish. Hoot ends up falling.
The Gooballs kept rolling on over Abrahams with the Cowgirl cleaning them up and taking the title for themselves.
Continuing to fight in, but Taz now caught by the combo, burned down. No Vampers online, so this Holiday potentially could be killed.
The damage, Jake, the damage! Billy just died! Billy just died in the streets of New York. That was absurd. Frontliner, no. Back in spawn, and sniping from afar. 4 dead from Abrahams. The end cometh. And Gooballs Jake, they're going to be our new kings of Europe as this draft looked all sorts of good in the end. Both Demov coming in with the ridiculous plan to Sinclair, but also overseas with one of the more innovative Doorman spots I think we've seen.
What an incredible series, man. And Holliday taking over the meta now as undeniably the top carry. I mean, just after these 3 games, I think we've seen enough. And Gooballs, they've seen enough of this game too. They're going to absolutely destroy this patron, sealing the deal as champions here. They were champions in our previous tournament with the trolley weekend in EU, and now they're going to be champions again.
Amazing to see Gooballs able to take the series up against Abrahams, but I can tell you this now, looking at what has happened over the course this last week, well, ABL and Demov have left Gooballs, leaving the team to, I believe, disband, and they have joined over the likes of Abraham. So the question for me is, will we see a team be able to challenge out against them with Buff Enjoyers currently not having a 6th player? There's only one way to find out, by continuing to tune in here to our future night shifts.